Okay, welcome to our introduction to the Latin pentameter. This presumes that you can scan a line of hexameter using the basic rules of classical Latin meter. We're going to be using pentameter lines as our examples that I took from Ovid's Ars Amatoria, Book 1. So, elegiac couplets. Many Latin poems are written in elegiac couplets. One or more pairs of lines, couplets, in which the first line's a hexameter, the second is a pentameter. So when you see a Latin poem that's set out like this, and this is 4 lines of Catullus' poem 76, so you have a line of hexameter and then an indented line of pentameter, a line of hexameter, and then an indented line of pentameter. So when you see a poem that's set out like that, that's an indication that what you have is a poem that's written in elegiac couplets in these pairs of lines. Now, looking at the name pentameter, you might think that a line of pentameter has 5 measures or 5 feet, but it doesn't quite have 5 feet. What it has is 2.5 feet twice, with a break in between them called a caesura. The first half of the line consists of 2 feet, either dactyls, long, short, short, or spondees, followed by another long syllable and then a caesura, a break. And then the second half of the line is more regular. It's always 2 dactyls and then a final syllable that can be either long or short, but it counts as long because it's at the end of the line. So we have a little rest there. So you can end up with a line that's shaped like any of these, right? A dactyl, a long syllable, caesura, dactyl, dactyl, final syllable that counts as long, or dactyl, spondee, long syllable, caesura, and then that same line ending, or spondydactyl, long syllable, caesura, same line ending, or even spondee, long syllable, caesura, and that same line ending. And this same ending that you have for any line of pentameter signals to the listener or to the reader that the couplet's coming to an end. So poems that are written in elegiac couplets, there really is a sense of an ending at the end of every couplet. So we're going to practice a little bit. And you'll see here that I haven't marked off the naturally long syllables here. If you didn't know them, you'd have to look them up. But hoc leget et lecto, there's our caesura, carmine doctus omnet. Okay, so this one happens to have a dactyl and a spondee and a long syllable for the first half of the line, and then that regular 2 dactyls and a final syllable at the end. Artelaves chorus, arteregendus amor. Note, and I sort of covered it here, but often your modern text will have some sort of punctuation mark there where the caesura is, right? Because there's a little rest there. This is a tough one because it's got lots of Greek words, but ti fusin hai monea pupemagister erat. Sed puer est aetas, molliset apta regi. Ot, oh, here we have an elision. Ot quanimos placida contudit arteferos. We'll mark that as an X. It is actually long. Creditor annosum per timuis sesenem. Verberibus usas praebuit illemanus. Pectora iactatas excutiat quefaces. Quae quetegis medios instita longa pedes. And that's it. So lots of examples of the pentameter. Remember, the end of the line, always the same. Long, short, short, long, short, short, and counts as long.